morning. A very good morning to you. And this may be the most important video that the speaker has ever made. And so let's see where it goes. Last night I had a discussion with my son who is quite ill and struggling with some sort of illness. And when I came home, something unusual pulled me to this channel, and all these conspiracy theory videos came up. And some sort of shift, a negative shift, seemed to appear. Like, what's going on, my son, and all these ideas of, you know what conspiracies are about. And I began to feel, began to feel very disillusioned and very confused. And before I went to bed, I realized that today, which would have been in the morning, was going to be this 21st. And one of the conspiracy theories was this Nostradamus and Carl Gustav Jung prediction about some big event was going to happen. And I thought, wow, maybe this is it. Maybe we're all doomed. Doomsday's coming. And then some voice says, sit, please sit. There was no voice, there was just this feeling of one must sit. Which breaks the normal routine of going to bed, you see. It's not part of the routine. Part of the routine is, all of the routine seemed to be dissected. And this feeling of hope and belief died. And then something happened that was quite inexplainable and really unimportant. So I went to bed quite peaceful, not knowing what was going to take place, not knowing anything, like any other person going to bed. What's going to happen in the morning, no one knows. And this morning I woke up quite refreshed. And this voice spoke. And these are the words that came. Revelation. Revelation. Not resignation. What does this mean? And then it followed something far more clearer. In fact, the most clearest, most beautiful voice said, everything's changing. Now, instead of celebrating my birth and my death, everyone has now been given the opportunity to celebrate my life. trust. Trust in today. And it faded off. And then, as usual, this wisdom comes, this what does it mean, you know? It's like something inside is digesting the information without you being part of it, your ego mind being part of it. Something is just siphoning out what this means in our human terms. And a realization come back from many years ago that I was never awakening. I was never enlightened. Whole thing is awakening. And it's taking so long to fully reveal what this is all about. And this shift in consciousness that is appearing through a virus, part appearing through a virus. It's the most profound shift. And that everything is moving in the right direction. And revelation, not resignation, means trust. You're part of this revelation. You are this revelation, or we are this revelation. And to resign is to give up. And to resign means to go back to what it was before. This past stale routine where we openly just accept that life is all about, Easter Day, Christmas Day, summer vacation, the weekend. It's all just a trying to, let's not move on. And we think we're moving on, but in fact we're not moving on. And we have not been moving on for a long time. But this whole awakening is not a very flowing awakening. Or it is a very flowing awakening, but when we interfere and try and stop and change and create and alter this that is taking place on its own, it just takes longer. So the guidance is accept guidance. Throughout this, what appears to be some sort of plot or some sort of man against nature fight, or about our stupidities and instupidities, it's not really that. It's about, this is a war. You see? This is a war. And it's a war against mind. And consciousness, that pure mind, that pure spirit, is winning the battle over this mind, this destructive mind, this ignorant mind, this resignation mind, this lazy mind, this personal wanting, desiring mind. And revelation means to trust rather than resign. And if you read the Bible, revelation is about overcoming what appears to be the end of the world, but it's not. It's the end of this stale mind, this resigning mind. And so the guidance, the trust has to come through this guidance. So in this wisdom, many people are suffering. Many people are suffering loss of jobs, business. But trust. In a community, we will support each other. That's what revelation means. To reveal your utmost experiential, beautiful talent, expertise, to fight together. Guidance is simply that what all is trying to do. Guidance does not mean you will do it or else. Guidance means we have no idea how to get out of this. We must go with the flow, and we must just take some steps, some actions. So celebrate your Christmas. Celebrate today. It's a great day. Because this tide is turning, you see. You may be losing your businesses, but some are losing their breath in this war. It's not an easy option. Do you want to lose your business or your breath? There's no answer to that one, is there really? Everything will return, but not as it was before. Fortunately, it's not about measuring what was before and what's going to come next. It is about this great awakening that is happening on its own. It's happening on its own. And when you trust it, every day will be Christ's birthday and death day through the life. The tears were rolling down the eyes when this voice said, "Celebrate my birthday and my death day, but no one celebrates my life." You don't have to go to church or join any religious sect, but you can if you want. That's the freedom of being free. But to live like Christ, you don't have to read up about Christ. Christ is saying, live, fully live every day as if you were me, alive. And Christ had no money, no wealth. So we have no excuses, because this is the mind that is corrupt. This is the mind that is corrupt. I can't do it because I don't have A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. So what's going to happen is I'm not going to do anything. I'm just going to complain. I'm just going to build theories. I'm going to be this mind that actually participates in the negative of living. And therefore you negate your living. I have work. Mind says, do you like it or not? I have work. Yeah? What else is there to say? I have life. Do you like your life or not? I have life. I am here. I exist. The wisdom is not great wisdom about enlightenment and awakening. You don't have to do anything. You're awakening on your own. Part of this great awakening. Unless you choose to try and fight against that what is defeatable. No one dies in a mind-based theory of thinking. People die when they lose their breath. Celebrate this day. Jung was right. Nostradamus was right. It's a great event. It is a massive shift in this great awakening. It's a massive shift in human consciousness. It is for all to experience and see when you trust. Accept the guidance. Accept all guidance. And together as one, most will overcome this war with ease. A transition. Think about what is simple. Think about what is Christmas. Think about this voice, this Spirit that is within us all. And think about what Christ would do on this occasion of Christmas Day. He would be grateful for his life, grateful for the food, grateful for anyone that he shares it with, and grateful that we are all brothers and sisters, and that grateful that this shall be overcome, and that we will not resign. We will reveal through a trust and a love that every day is Christ. Every moment is special. The mind will be active. Even this one's mind's active. Even that deplorable mind, like last night, tends to think, I'm giving up. I have no say on this world. And we together, we are this world. We are this universe. We are this consciousness. We are this spirit. And we will not resign. We will believe that these words are genuine, that these words are true, and that we can trust in everyone that we meet from this day onwards until the new beginning has been transcended. Namaste Om. And a very, very Merry Christmas. And celebrate this solstice day with gratitude and thanks that you have breath. And really, really put your minds on those who don't, or are struggling. And let's get through this together. I am a fortunate body to have these revelations. Fortunate to share it. But that's your choice whether you accept these words or you don't. It matters not. It's happening on its own. And it's a great, great, great life. A profound time to be a revelation for Christ. Amen. Merry Christmas.